So I was watching this video just a moment ago, and this girl was talking about these talk shows that women are going on, especially women of a particular demographic. And they're asked, what do you want? What are your preferences? And it's almost like the shows are set up to make them look bad, to make them look undesirable. And it's so interesting because when they're asked, what is it that you want this man to have? They start talking about, they want him to make a certain amount of money. They want him to be able to provide this. They want him to be able to provide that. And it's very interesting because I think many people, not even just women, and how these women are being exploited is a whole conversation that can be had. You are a woman of beauty and dignity, a person of a particular caliber. You shouldn't be going anywhere where you're used for views and you're just denigrating yourself. But you guys definitely hit the like button and subscribe because we want to get these ideas out further. So this may be a quick one or a quicker one today. What I want to say is, in any situation, whether it's with a mate, whether it's with business, whether it's with trying to get a grant, whether it's with whatever it is, you should be able to be looking from the perspective of the person that you're looking to either work with if it's in business, or some of these women who are looking for males, if they're looking for a legitimate relationship where they're respected and hopefully marriage is the goal, or whatever it is, if it is a grant, if it is, whatever they're trying to accomplish, you should look from the perspective of the other. Because in this situation, with this talk show where they're going on and they say, what do you do? And the woman is not employed and, has certain issues, but wants to date someone who's making, and the girl was commenting that 6 figures is now the thing that people are saying. They want someone who brings in this kind of money. The interesting thing is when you no longer need, whether it's a relationship with, a romantic relationship or a business relationship or whatever, when you no longer have that need, that's when it just comes so easily to you. It's amazing. It's like you hear about people who struggled to get a record deal. And then when they start cultivating their own audience and people start coming to them they've figured it out, how they can impact other people's lives. So they really tapped into that stream. Then that's when the record companies will come. That's when the offers will come. Well, you don't need it anymore. It's so amazing to see. So there are a couple of things when we look at these beautiful women that we are featuring today, who we love. Often you see them in positions of power, and it's not just because of their physical beauty that we're bringing them up today. They happen to carry themselves in a particular way. And when you carry yourself in a position of strength and not looking for another person or even another business to be the one providing something, but you're thinking about how you can benefit. How do you benefit the other person, whether it's a romantic relationship where you're looking for marriage, or if it's a business relationship where the perspective that you should have is, how do I benefit this other person or this other organization, or whatever the case may be. If you're coming from the viewpoint of what can they do for me, how is that alluring for the other side? Why is that interesting for the other side? And in this video that this girl was talking about, these women going on these shows, coming to the table with very little and saying that they want the male to bring all of these things. Do they look from the male's point of view and think, if this person is presenting, okay, well, they don't have a job, they don't have a career in mind, they don't have particular goals, they don't have all of these things, why would that be of interest to that male? If you were going to a record company or someone, on an artistic basis in the industry, when they're really going to want to offer you the deal is when you don't need the deal anymore. And it's amazing when you get yourself in a position like that, where you've worked so hard and you've cultivated your fan base, or you've worked on yourself as a person. You have your own income, you have your own interests, and then you're not really trying any longer. You love who you are, or you have, such amazing benefits to offer, then you're not really going to someone and they hold all the cards. So when we ask the question, what do they have that some women going on certain talk shows don't? I think in many cases, the perspective that they have to offer something of great value. And they have worked on themselves, at least professionally, so that they're not in a position of weakness. And you have to start looking from the other person's perspective. Why would this be something that the other would like? What have I worked on myself? Have I worked on my personality? Have I gotten myself fit and healthy in the way that I want to be? Have I cultivated my own following so that I'm going to have engagement that would be interesting for a company that wants to advertise their product? What is it that you bring to the table rather than just what can they give me? So you guys, love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your opinions. Definitely give the video a like and tell us your thoughts. We'll see you next time.